Wolfie, I guess, what did you make of the conditions when you got here, and how much of an impact do you think that had on the game?
I think it had a massive impact. I think the pitch was terrible, to be honest. I think it levelled the playing field for Brisbane, to be honest. I think it suited them probably more than it suited us, because we're a footballing team. We want to play a certain brand of football, and I think the pitch levelled the game for them.
Were you surprised when you sort of had a first look at it that you were actually going to go ahead with the game?
Yeah, look, I don't think it was great conditions. It was very sloppy and slushy when we walked out there. So that's what I think with the field. Like I said, I think the field was terrible, and I think that was a leveller for Brisbane.
I guess second half you guys seem to adjust to it and sort of get control of the game. Do you feel like, did you change much at half time in terms of how you wanted the boys to play?
Tactically we changed a few things at half time, not too much, but I think the boys adapted to the conditions in the second half a lot better, and I think we created enough chances to actually win the game.
I guess obviously it's a crucial game in terms of the fact that it's so tight in that battle for the six. It's sort of getting to a point where you guys have to sort of catch up to those teams above you, isn't it?
Well, I think there's 3 points difference with Macarthur at the moment. We're on the same games, so there's still enough games. I think it's going to go right down to the end this season to make the top six. So, look, I can't be disappointed with the performance that they put on, the players, but look, at the end of the day, we've come away to Brisbane, and 1 point is 1 point.
Yeah, I guess looking ahead to the Adelaide game, obviously Louis and Cam are going to be suspended for that one. It's going to test your depth there. Yeah,
disappointed with Louis because I know Louis quite well and he's an honest player. I can't see Louis going down unless there's contact. So I haven't seen it, the replay. I saw it live and it was from a distance. So Louis is not one to simulate or dive.
And I guess I wanted to ask about McGarry as well. There was a bit of confusion there. He wasn't on the team sheet, but he obviously came on late. What was to go with that? Like, was there like change in terms of your substitutes? Or?
No, we decided to start with Suts today, and I thought he played well. And I think when we were creating opportunities, we thought we'd bring on some fresh legs to give us that width again going forward. So I think both of them played quite well.
Angus, Adam, do you guys have questions? Zoom?
Yeah, hopefully you can hear me if the internet's terrible.
I can hear you.
So Ben Wayne was trying to get his fifth goal in 5 games, but he was reduced to a pretty small role just due to the conditions. Was it just, the conditions just didn't really suit his game and that's why he was taken off at half time?
Yeah, just the conditions, and also I thought we needed a bit of, because they're a very defensive side, they sit with a back 5 and then they drop in with their 4, and at times their wingers push up, but they're a very defensive team, and I think we needed some forward runs, and I think Joshy brought that into the game, and we created a few opportunities with Sotirio coming on.
Yeah, and I know I was just asked about James McGarry. Was that, because did you know if he's not on the team sheet at all?
He's not on the team sheet at all. I'll have to ask my team manager.
Okay. Yeah, because is that something that potentially could be an error? I don't know what the...
Might be a typo, Philip.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, and where does this kind of leave the team's, quest for the top 6? I mean, obviously there's still plenty of games to go, but it must be a bit of a setback to draw tonight.
I don't see it as a setback. Coming to Brisbane is not an easy game. We didn't lose the game. We got 1 point. Like I said, I think we're 3 points with Macarthur at the moment with the same amount of games. So, there's games there. The good thing is we get to play those teams coming up in the few rounds. So the opportunity is still there. And like I think it's going to be very tight this season towards the, to the final round.
Yeah, and did you feel too the Raw didn't really threaten you guys as much? There were a couple of headers from Champness that Ollie saved that were, pretty standard. No,
defensively, I thought we were good. We were very solid. We were very desperate. There was a lot of bodies thrown in front of balls when there were shots happening as well, which is great from us. And I thought we were quite comfortable defensively, and especially in the second half, I don't think they really hurt us at all.
And does Fenton's suspension cause a bit of a headache, or does Tim Payne just slot out there and that's easy enough?
Yeah, we'll get through the week and we'll make a decision. Probably Payne will slot back out there, and maybe Lawsy might come back in.
Yeah, and just a final one for me. Good to see Reno get back out there, who obviously created a couple of chances towards the end. Yeah, good. He came on maybe last 15 minutes, and it was good to get him on the ball, and he was quite effective, and that's what you want from your substitutes, to come in and influence the game. And he created a couple of opportunities, had a couple of shots, so that's promising for us moving forward. That's cool. All right, thanks, Sophie. Thank you.
Any more questions on Zoom?
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Can I just one more? Just obviously on that, like in terms of Tails and getting a full game out of him at the back there. It's going to test his fitness, I guess, getting through on that pitch though, in terms of the heavy legs and the.
Tails has probably played many of these games back in the UK with these conditions, so it's nothing. It's not normal for us to get it within the A-League because we play in a summer comp, but he'll be fine. We've got a longer turnaround for our next game, so we play Friday against Adelaide, so we'll make sure he freshens up when he goes again.